What's up, Roscoe?
Hey! Batty, we didn't have the moment. Let's get it right here. Naysha in the pink. Come on, let's hit it real quick for you. Clap for the pink, y'all. Okay. Right.
Okay,
right.
Fierce.
Hi, everyone.
Fierce. Have a seat. How are you?
I'm alive.
We missed you last week.
I missed you guys. I had the flu. Make sure you guys wash your hands and take care of yourself.
She's better, though. She's better?
I'm better now.
You're good now,
I'm
yes?
good, yes.
Happy to have you back, my love.
Thank you.
Speaking of having back, let's welcome her back. The very gorgeous and talented. She's also this big. Give it up for Jorgeous! Yes! I live.
Hello to Chicago. It's so muggy in Chicago.
It is.
Oh my God, thank y'all for coming. Y'all look like sluts. I love it.
Have a seat, baby.
Sister.
How are you, gorgeous?
Sister, I'm feeling pickled right now. You know, I'm a little nervous, so I might start farting. You know, I'm just playing. God. But no, I'm excited. I live in San Antonio now. I've just been chilling, not being booked.
We're super excited to have you, my love. We're going to have a kiki, yes?
It's going to be lit. Yeah.
We have another guest today.
We do.
Who do we have?
Let's welcome her all the way from season 17. Make some noise for
Kori King!
Right.
Fee, fi, fo, fum.
Stop.
The giant is here.
Kori! How are you, baby?
I'm good. I'm excited. My flight was delayed, and I missed my connecting flight, so I had to get ready like an hour.
Well, let me tell you this.
I made magic happen.
You had a missed connection. You got here late, and you're still on time.
Well,
y'all.
yeah.
And you look good.
Not a lot of girls can say that.
Because if you've watched the season, there's been a few people that have been tardy to party, but you were on time. Thank you for being on time, my love.
I'm excited.
Are you ready for this kiki? Yes.
Oh yes, the Rusical is like one of the most like iconic challenges ever. So
Yes.
like, I'm excited to see who does good and who flops.
Yeah.
So
I love that you say that as if you don't already know.
Well, yes. I'm not gonna lie. Halfway through this episode, I was blackout drunk. So actually, I don't remember some of this. So it's gonna be new to me too.
I kind of live for that. Did you give me the sign up, Mikey? Was that it or no? Oh, okay. Well, you're doing extra stuff over there, Mikey. Calm down. Okay, no. So we're super excited. Of course, we're going to backtrack. We're going to talk from the beginning all the way up till present time.
Yes.
We're going to talk about this last iconic Snatch Game that you guys did. It was it's definitely going down in history. But I did see, which we want to talk about. You had some other characters. I don't know.
Okay, yes. So my first option for Snatch Game was Michael Jackson.
Okay. I want you to hold on to that.
Okay.
And we're going to elaborate a little bit more on that. But if you have not seen this on social media,
Girl.
please go follow, because the is missing a screw.
I don't play.
All right, let's get this shit started. This is so gaggy. Hold on. Before we get into the episode. It's so gaggy.
The closed captions are
Okay.
shady.
Okay, so I want to ask you personally. We're gonna talk about the Snatch Game later, but really quick, I want to talk about going into Drag Race. Did you think of the confessionals as like a category?
Oh, 100%.
Exactly,
I was like,
yes.
I'm here to create chaos. I was like,
Yeah.
honestly, if your confessionals are sticking, you can write your own story and narrative and control the entire season.
Absolutely.
So I was all like, oh, I'm going to make sure I have clear cut bits to say. So you're going to have to keep every single one. And honestly, I feel like they've kept every single one.
That's fair.
Snatch Game, I was like, I'm safe. Why am I in this so much? I was like, nothing happens to me here. So like,
I feel like if anyone ever thinks about auditioning, think of whatever, your wardrobe, everything, and think about what the you're going to be saying in confessionals, because I mean, you've been hilarious. We love the confessionals. Okay, let's go to Snatch Game really quick. So we were talking about it, and we saw that you did Michael, but we have a VIP member, Miranda, from San Diego, and she was asking the same question. She said, we would like to know if it's true that production didn't allow you to do Michael Jackson for Snatch Game. If so, what's the story there?
Yeah, so before they go on, they approve all of your Snatch Games, all that nonsense. So they were like, yeah, no, don't bring that. It's a no. It's a chop. It's no. I was like, so then I was like, last minute, I was like, okay, I'll be Big Ange. I know I won't go home. And then as soon as we started, everyone's answering their questions, and then halfway through, I was like, oh, I'm not going home. This is. I was like, holy. I was like Susie was talking all that game, and every time Susie's my best friend. I can say this. That was ass. It was they edited it to make it look better. I promise you, because that was crazy. I was like. I felt like RuPaul was tired of this. I thought RuPaul was like, anyway, next person. It was Snatch Game was I got bored, and I was sitting there. I was like, oh, it's my turn to answer a question. Oh, it was bad.
Some people about the editing have differing opinions when it came to Lexi's Gilbert Godfrey. You were there. How was that? That says it all.
It was like breaking the fourth. It was crazy. It was in between. First of all, she wasn't just flubbling during her number, her talking. During everyone else's answer, she'd be like, Sam, that was a good answer. That was a good one. I was like, we can hear you. This is not. It's not like the mic's off. This is.
Do you think that the judges, because the judges did give her good critiques and whatnot during that, they're like, well, you kind of kept it together. Do you think it was because she was in character the whole time?
I feel like she was out of character the whole time, but Lexi was so funny out of character, they thought that was the character.
Yes.
I was like, that's just Lexi just struggling, but it was funny. So they were like, okay, this is sickening. But yeah, no.
Let me ask you both this question, and we'll start with Jorgeous. Is Snatch Game something, before you even did it, that you were terrified to do?
Girl, of course. You saw how I did. I was terrified. I'm not an acting comedy queen. I just do drag. And going into it, I'm like, girl, I'm just gonna be in the bottom for this one. I already sealed my fate with it. But girl. Oh hell no!
My God,
you're seeing a lot of things that you obviously didn't see. What are your thoughts right now?
Okay, there's a couple of thoughts. One, I did not know how bitter my girl Susie was about Anya. Everything she was like, she's doing good.
Ooh, that shady. That is shady, girl.
I think production has done a really good job about showing the shadiness and the bitterness. It's been really good.
I didn't even catch that, so that just gagged me fierce.
Well, that leads to my next question. Has it been pretty accurate? Because we've seen a lot of that in Untucked and previous episodes where everyone's kind of like, what the f-? It's very delusional of sorts.
I think it's pretty accurate. I think it, honestly, I was like, every time I watched it, I was like, thank God they seen that. Oh my God. The only thing that they really count is me and Susie were so close friends, and they did not show that. They think that me and Susie hate each other. But maybe it was just because we were so close and we're just shady, so maybe they just thought that we were actually shading each other, but I was like, we're actually friends. Yeah. But no, and they caught everything. Also, I did not know Acacia was struggling during her recording, so that was crazy.
That was a bit of a struggle. Okay, now we watched last week's episode. The nails.
Well, yes.
Listen,
I'm not even wearing any today. I fully gave up.
I don't wear nails either. We're good. I said last week, I'm like, what was the thought process behind that?
Hold on. So me and my friend Sticky's actually right there. Sticky.
Hi, Sticky. How are you, Sticky?
So literally, we're getting the category. I was like, you know what would be hilarious? I was like, you know what would be the troll of the season? If I just came in here just like a mime with just regular French tips. I was all like, and I know I won't go home, so the gag of me being safe with French tips on with people wearing $1,000 nails is so funny to me, and I did it.
and the gag is, I'm like, don't mimes wear gloves?
Yes.
Yes. I was like, it's not even an accurate representation.
I was like, I'm doing this for me. Yes. I was like, every runway, I was like, I'm doing this for my own amusement. I was like, this is for my humor at this point. I was like, this is an inside joke.
When you saw the other girls' nails, were you like, damn, like,
you know what's, I'm gonna be completely honest. When I put it on and I looked at everyone else backstage, I was like, oh, I ate y'all up. I was like, y'all don't get it. This is. And then Jules looks at me and Jules goes, Kori, what the is this? And I was like, you don't get it, my love. You don't get it. This is some art. This is like high fashion. I was like, this is some next level. You don't get this, okay? And all of Untucked, Susie was just like, this is terrible. I was like, I wish you could do this.
But you know what? We said that last week. There's certain things that some girls I feel can do.
Can get away with murder.
And get away with. Because we've seen a couple things where we're like, oh, she got away with that.
Girl, I've been doing it for a couple episodes now. Okay. I was in Untucked. I was like, how much did you spend on outfit? Yeah, and you're safe. Yeah.
I said, the one question I'm going to ask Kori, I said this last week. I said, Kori, what was your budget for your entire? Oh wait, we're going back. You're gonna think about.
We're gonna save this.
We're gonna save this. We want to know what the budget was for the entire wardrobe this season.
I knew it.
Live.
It's getting good out here. Now, we saw y'all do a little vocal rehearsal. We are now with Jamal Sims doing some choreo. When they pull you on stage with Lydia, are you nervous? Are you like, she's about to eat me up? Or you about to show her how to do it?
Well, personally, for me, I was like, I don't care, because I know even if I am in the bottom, like, I'll have to send somebody home. I'll have to get a jail-free card. So at this point, I was like, what? So at this point, I was like, you know what? I was like, if it sucks, it sucks. I was like, you know what? I'm going to do what I got. Yes. I was like, I'm going to do what I got.
Now, I think we love seeing the development of your relationship over this season. Y'all are probably like the actual first couple that has actually like stayed together after the show.
Maybe. We have to get a fact check on that.
Okay, when's the wedding, though?
We'll have the finale, can you imagine?
Okay, But at any moment, when y'all were getting together, were you like, we gotta play this cool because they may put us in the bottom together?
You know what's so funny? Like, we kind of were like, like talking and getting to each other and like flirting, all that stuff like that. But like we weren't thinking about it for like the camera's sake, which is probably why they didn't catch as much of it, because we were kind of just like in a relationship on the show, but we didn't really like play it up for the cameras. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like they didn't really catch all of like the nonsense that we were like doing. You know what I mean?
So tell us really quick the extent of your actual relationship.
Well, we're together. You're
together.
Yes, officially.
Now, love to hear that. Now, did that happen on set, or was something that progressed after you guys got home?
It progressed after we got home, and then it like flourished like after a couple months after filming and stuff like that.
I absolutely love that. That's fierce. That's fierce.
Now, Jorgeous, who from your season are you dating right now?
Oh, let's
Or who would you date from your season?
Oh, well, season 14 was so long ago. Do y'all remember Orion's story?
Orion, yes.
Really?
He's cute.
Oh.
He's cute.
Wait, you said that?
Yeah, he's cute. Not us. Orion is cute.
Yeah, she's cute.
Yeah.
But girl, when you're there, you're just like bored as you're like, okay, like, I'm horny. Like, who do you have? Oh, you have your sister. Oh. But yes, no, that did not last long whatsoever.
Yeah. Oh, was there a little something between you two?
No. I mean, we had like a little flirtation.
Got it.
Yeah, but no, nothing ever progressed. I was like, girl, I cannot be dating another drag queen. A girl.
My drag.
There's too many personalities, too many smells. I'm like, girl, no. What?
Okay, so big question. We're going back to the question that we asked before we went to the break.
Yes.
What did you spend on your entire package for Drag Race?
$4. No, can you imagine? Honestly, I don't know. I didn't have a budget. I was just buying without ballpark. Must be like 15,000.
15.
Must be 15.
That's fierce.
Yeah.
That's fierce.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
I was walking around like, girl, it was Lexi. Girl, I spent like $55K, girl. I was like, whoa.
Kori, we have some people in the audience that don't agree with you.
Who?
Right here.
Let yourself be known. I'm just joking. Can you imagine? Full brawl. I was like, Sam Star, I knew it was you. Sam Star, I knew it was you.
So let me ask you this. Who would you say is the shadiest queen on your season? I saw a little bit of Alaska and Willem talking. I think it was Alaska and Willem talking about Sam Star. They're like, that's a... They were like, she's shady.
Honestly,
so,
yeah.
Would you say Sam Star as well?
I feel like Sam says it with like love or like a joke. I feel like Ariette's like so serious. I feel like Ariette's the shady one. She'll be like, yeah, that's pretty ugly. And she'll just walk away. I'm like, so there's no punchline? It's just ugly? What happened to the compliment sandwich? Like, what the is going on?
And Sam has that southern hospitality, so it's like, love you, sweetheart, you know?
Yeah.
Sam reminds me of when, like, Trinity the Tuck first went on Drag Race on season 9. I was like, oh my God, I love Sam Star. That is a lunatic.
So,
literally.
Jorgeous, let me ask you a question. So you are watching this season, yes?
Yes, I am.
Okay, do you have any favorites?
Monet Exchange.
And she's right next to you, bitch.
Thank you.
Okay, she's right here, bitch.
Y'all are welcome. Happy Halloween.
Okay, seriously though, since we've had you the first time from your original season, are we going back? We're gonna get back. Okay, we were gonna answer a question before we went into the break, and I totally lost the train of thought. I looked at you, Batty, and I said, "Remind me." Do you remember what it was? Forgot it. All right, let's go to the VIP. Go for it.
Go ahead, Even.
Batty?
Yeah, I got it. I'm sorry. Jorgeous, welcome. How are you, sister?
Sister, I'm feeling peachy.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
I got something for you. Listen, Wayne from Kansas City would like to know who you think is giving the best mug of season 17 so far.
Okay,
We're talking makeup.
Who's there?
Jorgeous.
There's a list of all the girls right there. Look at the list. There's so many of them.
Well, Mama, you may have forgot. I can't read. No, JK. I love Jewel Sparkles. I love the little graphic liner gig, but girl, I just want more blush on like everybody. I just love it. I love the blush, but Jewel Sparkles, hands down, mug of the season.
Yeah, I think Ariette is up there.
Oh my God,
she's got that nose that she does. It's like, you know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
and I think anyone that's something unique and special to their own is fierce. Yeah?
Never mind, I changed my answer.
Yeah,
Ariette.
Okay, I remember what we were talking about. I was going to tell you that since we've had you here from the first time, from your original season,
Yes.
the growth, the
Sister.
comfort, the comedy, the performing. I can't wait because today at 10:30 we perform and you get to see everyone perform. And Jorgeous is one of my favorite performers.
Thank you, sister.
So
And
you're in for a real treat.
For one of my numbers, I'm telling jokes, Mama. So stay tuned. Yay!
You got jokes. Kori's real excited about that. How excited are you about that?
Yay! I got my tweet ready for you.
No, we saw that the girls were just getting to a little trauma dumping, bonding over life experiences and whatnot. How quickly did you get over the fight with you and Jules for this part, Diva? Did it go longer than what we saw?
Oh my! What? Oh, it went way longer.
Way
longer. But also, me and Jules are like close, so like we would tell we're doing a bit, and we're just like, oh girl, let's ham it up. So we were over here like we're like, girl, I want the part, and we're just bickering, and we were having fun. However, Acacia and Susie,
That was real.
that was real. That was real. Me and Jules, we were down. We were over like, girl, we ate that. That was sickening. Acacia and Susie, I was like, oh, this is like awkward. I was like, this is like some uncomfortable. I was like, I don't think I want to be here anymore. Like, you can tell Susie was just in her like, I need 3 wins. I need this role. If I don't have this role, I don't know what I'm gonna do. And Acacia's like, can I get something, please?
Well, speaking
I
of
4 confessionals all season, please.
Wow.
with Susie too, did she love your rendition of her makeup, by the way?
Oh my God.
I want to know.
I FaceTimed her and I was all like, are you living? She was like, this is scary. She was like, I love it. It's amazing. She was like, this is scary. I was like, how do you think we felt looking at it every single week?
You just love to terrorize these girls.
Listen, if they're my friend, I'm gonna tear them down. Okay. I feel like the meanest thing you can do is silence. Honestly.
So really quick, I meant to ask you earlier. Did they give you a reason as to why you couldn't do Michael Jackson?
They didn't go in depth.
They didn't go in depth.
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
That was sickening though.
Okay, it was. Okay,
It was sickening.
let me ask you both. Watching it, who was your favorite or standout?
Ooh, for me, Anya Nerve. Oh, I love that. I love that. So I would say Anya and maybe, honestly, even Lana too, and Ari Eddie. I love those. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Fierce. What did you think, Kori?
For me, when I was Susie, I thought it was like it wasn't just like hitchy, hokey pokey, like drag racy. It was like actual like Broadway. Like it was like she sounded good. It was clean. It was good. And also Sam's. I was like, oh, this is. When they lifted her up in the air and shit flip off the dancers, I looked at everybody else. I was like, why the f- did she get that? Where the f- my monkey backup dancers?
What did you ladies think over there?
I would agree. Anya really stole the show for me, and I like the trio of ladies. But you and Lydia really gave for me. I wasn't expecting that. Y'all really did really good.
It was camp. It was camp. But the whole time we were rehearsing, I was like, so I don't get back up there. I was all like, so like, I was like, what? I was like, where's my water and my twister? I was like, what the f- is going on?
I really enjoyed you and Lydia. I just thought it was probably the shortest part of the whole Rusical.
You know, I didn't notice that until watching. I was like, all right, because I feel like the trio was 3 minutes, but there were 3 girls. But ours was a minute, and it was 2 of us. And I was all like, well.
Short, yeah, well, you guys camped it out. It was great. I loved it.
Okay, so let's talk about who you think might be in danger.
Ooh, for me, honestly, Acacia, just for the fact because she had the whole stage to herself, and she was just standing like in like one place, but she had like a dress on, twirl, let us see like the circle. Yes, give us something, because she was just, I guess she wanted to like emote the song or whatever, but put on a performance, you know what I mean?
Hers was the only one that wasn't funny, didn't have a joke in it or a gag or something.
Yeah.
I do think that I thought it sounded well. She did the song great. Acacia.
Yeah, totally. It's just, I feel like to be like sad or to really convey that mood doesn't mean I'm gonna do nothing.
Right.
Yeah. And that's where I think it's like, well, I had to be this mood, so I'm just gonna do this. You know what I mean? It's like, girl, lift up the arm. I mean, you know what I mean? That's the only thing that I thought. Do you think, who do you think is in danger?
I agree. When I was even like backstage watching Acacia rehearse, I was like, she like had to do like a pirouette. So there was like one part she had to do like a little pirouette on stage. And when I tell you she was struggling on that pirouette, and I said, oh, baby, no, please. Oh, poor girl. But, like, honestly, she sounded amazing. She sounded really good. Like, it sounded good. So, I mean, like, that was great. But I would have liked if it was, like, audio only.
But for the other person, I do not know who is going to be in the bottom.
Right.
I don't know.
It's one of those things that even, I didn't want to say the worst one because nobody was like bad. It was hard, right? It's like hard. Like, I feel like this is one of the times where they're like, let's look at the runways real quick, right?
Okay.
Like, do
or
you guys agree?
Yeah, or they're looking at a group of like a duo or a trio to see who didn't stand up.
Okay.
Wow.
Let's go through these runways one by one, and the both of you will tell us whether it's a chop or you're going to give it 10s across the board. Okay?
Okay.
We'll start with Acacia.
Acacia.
Did I say it right the first time?
Acacia, forgot.
Okay, sickening. What'd you think about Acacia?
It was cute.
It was a soft 10. It was a soft 10.
Soft 10. So that means chop. Arietti.
10. It was kind.
I thought it was so Latina. It was so beautiful, the black and red. I thought that was really
Her
good.
makeup.
Yes.
Always.
Jules Sparkles.
10.
The only thing, I hate that the stage is black because now black
Yes.
doesn't stand out anymore. You know what I mean? Like
It was
color,
really hard to see her
just,
and Lana's.
Yeah,
it
it just doesn't stand out anymore the way it would if it would have been on the previous stage. Anyway,
I
okay. Kori King.
That was
Now, Kori, I asked Kori and tell everyone, was that just a coincidence?
That was literally a coincidence. They were like, okay, so like the Rusical is Wicked Wizard of Oz is Parasol. I was like, oh, they ain't ready for me this week. I pulled it out and like Lexi's that girl, like she's so in it to win it. So she's like, anything that she thinks is some bullshit, she'll call out. She's like, why the f is her runway match with this week? What's going on? What's going on?
Did she do that really?
Girl, oh, she's in it, honey. Lexi,
oh hell no.
That's why Lexi's a real one. She was the first week. She was like, I have a paper with everyone's names on it, with their strengths and weaknesses, and she was knocking girls out every time they would go home. Lexi,
oh hell no.
Lexi's a real one.
I love Lexi, but we would have had beef the whole entire season. When she called out what's her name?
Harmona for the rhinestones?
Yes. After that, we would have had beef the whole entire season. I don't give a fuck. I love her though.
She did that. I said, thank you.
Let's talk about Lana's.
To soft 10. I just because everyone was wearing dark clothes. Yeah. So it doesn't hit the same.
In comparison to the other dark ones, chop. We got it.
Okay.
In comparison.
Leave
Let's
the girl
be
alone.
real. Let's be real. If you have, it's a chop. Sorry.
I give it a 10.
Lexi.
My chops are coming.
Lexi's.
10.
10.
That was
when she came with that cane.
Chaparelli down.
10.
So good.
That was everything.
Yes. Who do we have? Lydia.
10. If you don't say 10, meet me in the parking lot.
Anya Nerve.
10.
Okay, it was great.
10.
You know what would have even like elevated if the chiffon was the same fabric as the
parcel.
Parasol. Like if it was all the same fabric, that would have elevated it because it's also unconventional to do that with that plastic. It would have been, I think, it would have elevated it, right? Okay, but it was still fierce, right? It was still good. It was still good. Sam Star.
Oh, she looks so good.
That no, play. No, it was sickening. It was very like matronly, very like her brand, like old lady. It was
lady.
That's her thing, like maternity wear. Like that's her.
Maternity is pregnant.
Maternity is.
Maternity is pregnant.
You meant maternal. It was very.
Yes.
Maternity means pregnant. Well, she's like, well, maybe same shit.
And then what about Susie 2?
Susie 2.
I lived.
I liked it too.
This is gonna sound so bad, and I don't mean it the way it's gonna come out.
Go ahead.
But when Susie comes out and she does like beauty makeup and does a beauty look, it looks really good, right?
Yes.
Like you appreciate it a little bit more, don't you? Because it's always so camp. So when it's this, you're kind of like, oh, you look sick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's like when a pretty girl looks good, you're like, yeah, you always look good. But when like an ugly girl, I'm not saying Susie's ugly.
Listen, I was trying to avoid that word, and she said it.
Okay, when an interesting girl looks
interesting.
Conventionally attractive, you go, wow!
There's no way getting around it.
You're cooked.
She gotta kick my ass after this.
But she looked gorgeous, right?
Did
she not? I thought she looked gorgeous.
I thought she just needed a little something, like a little belt.
Little something.
Yeah,
or like maybe some garters to like something. You know what I mean? Like just something on the left, maybe.
Yeah.
But I thought it was gorgeous.
It was cute. Yeah, it was cute.
Yeah. Okay. Was there anyone that were like, oh yeah, this person's in the bottom? Oh wait, we're going back to the show, so just save that.
Well.
So watching it back, tell me what you're feeling.
Oh, I agree.
You agree?
Oh,
okay.
100%. Oh, I feel like the judges are never truly wrong, but I agree. Oh yeah.
Except
100%.
for that one that Adam made about it needed to be more like applique stones. It was perfect.
Thank you.
Not everything needs stones. Yeah.
It was fierce.
Yeah.
I always think there's one thing that will cancel whatever rhinestone or whatever, and that's fit. If it fits you like a glove, who gives a if there's a stone on it or not.
Yeah.
And it looked like it fit, like it was painted on. Your silhouette looked absolutely stunning in it.
Yeah. I used to be like a cartoonist, like an animator. So like when
Okay.
you would study like animation and cartoons, I know, so nerdy,
No,
right?
that's cool.
Yeah, I was also a pharmacy manager. I did like the weirdest job with support drugs.
Now everything
I
makes
was
sense.
All right, give me the
Everything
pills.
makes complete sense.
Yeah, fully PTCB certified. Filling prescriptions. No, but when they teach you that like you want the silhouette to be like memorable and you want it to be as simple as possible because when you animate it, it's easy to remember and it's easier to duplicate over and over again. So when I do drag, I want it to be like very flat and like 2D as possible. So I usually use like rhinestones to applicate it. So I was like, all right, fine, I could, but I don't usually do it. Yeah.
Loved it. It looked absolutely gorgeous. It fit so beautiful. I do want to ask about, since we're talking about the silhouette, let's talk about the silhouette.
Well, yes.
What inspires the silhouette?
For me, I want to look like a cartoon. I want to give Pixar mom down. I was like, I have to have like my corset on. I have to have my huge Boston pads. Shout out Camille Yen for the pads. Shout out. But yeah, I love to look like as cartoon because I'm a big black man at a drag. So I want to look as cartoony as possible. I
love that. I love that. So we do have a question for Jorgeous.
I'm
from
scared.
Cyber from Long Island. They wanted to ask what your favorite smoke session snack is.
Ooh, but I'm just saying, no. My favorite smoke session snack is girl, what is it?
Like if we were to smoke right now, what are you gonna make sure that I have upstairs for you to snack on?
That's a good question. A tequila soda. A snack? Because we in Chicago.
Yes!
JK, I have a boyfriend. I'm married.
Oh, you're married now?
Yeah, no, I'm not actually married, but it feels like
but
it.
you know, you got a boyfriend.
Yes.
How long has this been going on?
It's been going on for like a year and a half, I think.
Yeah. And,
yes.
And you met in San Antonio?
Yes, met in San Antonio. I was like, girl, because everywhere that I lived in, it was just always so hard to like find a relationship. I don't know, it's weird. But like going back home to San Antonio, people talk like me, people act like me. I'm like, okay, now I found like my tribe, you know what I mean? So, yes, I love him so much.
I love that. What's his name?
His name is Hector.
Hey, Hector.
Shout out, babe.
Hi, Hector.
I love you.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, Jorgeous, but what's the snack, girl?
Oh, what's the snack?
Hector.
No.
Oh, girl.
I can't wait to see how that turns out. But right now, you won your lip sync. Let's make some noise.
Give her a round of applause.
Yes. All right, tell me what was going through your mind as soon as they name you in the bottom, going up into the lip sync, and then winning the lip sync.
Okay. So honestly, so when they gave us the song, they gave us the song. Every day I was all like, oh, if this is the song that week, whoever's in the bottom, if I'm in the bottom, they're going home. So then they were like, all right, guys, this week the song is Wet Dreams by Adam Lambert. Everybody looked at me like, Kori's sending somebody home this week. So then, like, everyone was scared to be in the bottom because they knew whoever was, I was just gonna send them home. So then I was blackout drunk by the time the lip sync came. Because, okay, hear me out. So I didn't eat that day.
How'd this happen?
I didn't eat that day because I wanted to feel the alcohol. You know what I mean? So I had. Oh yes. So I had my drink, I had Lydia's drink, and then when Ariette and Anya weren't looking, I was drinking their drink. So I was about 6 House of Loves in by the time I was lip syncing, and the musical I was like, oh my god, like I was seeing fours. It was crazy. But watching it back, I was like, oh, okay, all right, that wasn't that bad.
And then you win the lip sync.
Yes.
What are your thoughts? How are you feeling?
Oh, duh. I was like, honestly, I was blackout drunk, so I didn't know what Acacia did, but I remember it ended, and I was just like, does this have no shoes on? I was like, what was? If you look really close, she had her shoes came off, but I was like, girl, that was my question. So the whole time I was like, oh, she must have been. I only saw myself, so I was like, oh, she was bucking. Oh, we were giving a show. So I watched that back. I said, how the did the shoes fall?
You're also now the second girl to put the wig back on after it came off.
Girl,
Great job.
Girl, when that wig fell off, I sobered up.
Wake up.
I was like, whoa. I was like, you didn't see that. You didn't see that.
Did it change your feeling at that point? Like, I might go home because of this.
No. Girl, no.
I think if anything, she went harder.
Girl, I was all like, girl, she's still going home. I was like, you have to be delusional. In the show, you will have to really believe that it don't matter what happens, you're not going home. That one came off, I said, and what? I was like, okay, I'm going to put it back on, and you're going to like it. Like, yeah, no, that did not faze me at all. What?
I live. It was fun to watch. It was really good to watch. Okay, we have some VIP questions.
Yes.
You want to go?
Yeah, you sent Keisha home, but when you got home, one of our VIP members, Chris from Toronto, wants to know, what did you do with the shoes that Rule pulled out? Did you throw those away? Are they still at home? What's going on?
I still have them.
Berju has the Chicago Girls with a chokehold.
Girl,
yes.
I'm going to frame them in my house at this point with a little display in the dining room.
We Chicago queens keep Berju in bin stock. Yes, we do. Rue would hate me and Kara, that's for sure.
It's when I don't want to wear please the boot. I'm like, I'm feeling real pussy today.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the shoe. That's the shoe.
All right, so let me...
Hold that thought because we're back to the show.
Girl, what?
She changed overnight, didn't she? Girl, she woke up a whole new woman.
She really did. But, I mean, speaking of a changed woman, did Susie too get kind of cocky after that? Like, the way they were showing her, like, on set was that...
Okay, love Susie, one of my close friends in the competition. Yes.
Yeah.
It was, and you know what it was? At first, she was like, a lot of these people, they don't get me, my theater. So, like, when she won the first challenge, she was, like, so, like, taken aback. She was like, I'm so happy you guys voted for me. Like, this means so much to me. I'm so excited you guys love my art and what I do. But when she won that second challenge, ooh, she was feeling puss. She was all like, these girls just don't get it. I am the jinx of the season. Like, they don't understand. Like, I am the underdog. Like, I really have it. I was all like, yes, sister. Even if you... Because I was rooting for Susie. I'm Team Susie. Girl, I'm competing and I'm Team Susie. So Untucked for what was it? The Pink Runway, RDR Live. I was all like, oh, let me set this up. So I'm over here like stirring the pot, making all the girls bully Susie so she gets a really underdog. And I was all like, girl, I gotta stir this pot, honey. I was cooking. But then she started getting all cocky with Snatch Game. I was like, I can't help you no more, girl. I don't know. I can only narrate so much. I'm getting tired, girl. But yeah, no, I was living for Susie. But yeah, she started feeling it after RDR Live for sure.
Has there been anything that has happened on set that we haven't gotten to see that you were like, man, I wish they would have seen that because that was kind of fierce?
I don't think so. I think they get everything and they kind of just like they either tame it down or amp it up, but this season I feel like they really truly did get like a little bit of everything for sure.
Jorgeous, what about on your seasons? Was there ever anything that you were like, man, I wish they would have showed that?
Oh no,
literally. You're like,
there was a lot of like interviews. I mean, like, you know how like when Ru comes in and she does like the table talk, girl, they cut a lot of my out because every time when I got in front of RuPaul, I was like, I looked like I was about to cry a bunch of the time. So I'm happy that they did their job and they edited that out to make me look decent.
Also, Ru is so tall and has such a presence to him that you see him and you're just like, and that's out of drag I'm talking about. So in drag, when the wig is on and the makeup, it's just right. It's
like you're watching the show, but like in real, it feels like you're in like a stage play. You know what I mean? Like it's kind of insane for sure. I'll ask you a question, you'll be like, I gotta say something funny. Like it's very like you're like nervous. Yeah, for sure. Baby.
Okay, so I do have this question for y'all, for the both of you. Mm-hmm. When you apply for RuPaul's Drag Race, they actually ask you about who you lip sync a whole lot to at home. Does that play any role in choosing songs? Who knows? But did you put Adam Lambert as one of your go-to lip syncs type of artists?
So this song was new, but I put Adam Lambert the artist.
You're like Adam
Lambert
the
artist. I also put Hush Hush By the Pussycat Dolls.
Pussycat Dolls, yeah.
Which was also very, very gaggy for sure. But also, I put like random because I was like, I want Rude Remember Me. I'm like, I love performing Donna Summer. Ooh. Have I ever? Girl, no.
Never.
But I was like, oh my God, I'm so different.
How about you, Jorgeous?
For me, I did Janet Jackson Thrive.
Yes.
The only reason why I like that song is because it has no words.
No
I ain't
words.
gotta lip sync nothing. Yes, girl.
Girl, pump it.
Girl, pump it. Girl, I ain't got time for lip syncing.
I live. Okay. Did you have...
I do. I have a question. With this
Go for
episode being the Rusical, I want to ask you three ladies, what is your favorite Rusical that we've seen so far in the franchise?
For me, other than this, 'cause I'm biased, I'm not going to count this one. I'm going to have to say Shade the Rusical. I think it was the first one. Shade, season 6. Season 6, Shade the Rusical was my favorite.
Singing live? You would sing
Girl,
live?
yeah. Oh, girl, not me. You watch this?
Oh, okay.
I would never. But watching that girl, a key.
Yes.
Girl, a key. Shade the Rusical.
How about you?
For me, it would have to be a girl chorus because I'm Rosemary's Baby Shower. Because I'm a horror gay. I love horror movies. I love scary movies, and that one was just like my favorite. Yes, it was the one.
Do you ladies have a favorite Rusical?
My favorite is Wig Loose. I loved that one.
Yes.
That was so much fun.
Yeah.
For me, Glamazonian Airways. That's an iconic.
That was
I
mine too.
love
I love that. Yeah.
Such a great one.
Yeah. The other one that was really good was the Joan. What's the last name? What is it? No,
Girl.
not Rivers, boo.
Who said Joan River?
Crawford.
Joan Crawford. There we go. I wanted to say Collins. You said River. None of us was getting it. But the Joan Crawford one was a really good one. Did you guys like that one? I thought it was cute. No?
Damn.
Okay. I can't stand you. Okay, did we enjoy that episode? Yes? Mm-hmm. Gorgeous. All right, we are going to have a Q&A over here on this side of the bar with our guests. So anyone that's at the front of the bar, if you'd like to join us for Q&A, come on over and join us back here. We're going to throw on some music and videos and all that good stuff up there. But back here, we are doing Q&A with our guests. And also for our members that are not VIP, I don't know what you are waiting for. Join VIP. How can we do that?
Find the link somewhere on our page. It's only $1.99. You get all the content early. It's real cute.
Absolutely. And oh, we have a video message from someone that we're going to ask. And only the VIP, I guess, is going to see that.
Yeah, they only get to see it.
I guess only VIP will see it because you haven't joined. So go ahead and join. But right now, let's go ahead and say goodbye to our guest. It's Jorgeous!
Yes, thank you.
And please keep that going for Kori King. Thanks, Diva.
Make some noise for Caramel DeVille.
Clap your hands for the one and only Miss Batty Davis!
And keep that going for Naysha
Lopez.